Welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hi, Mandi.
Hello, Teddy. That was so chipper.
Listen, it's so a Palia update day. I'm chipper.
It's Palia update day. It's a good day today. I can hear it in your voice. The excitement.
I'm excited. I am excited. Happy Palia update day.
Happy Palia update day to you.
Obviously, we are recording this right before the update comes out. So patch notes are out. So we're going to go over patch notes. But the game hasn't released yet because we are in downtime right now. We're in downtime. So by the time all of you are listening to this, it will be either Friday or later, depending on when you listen to it. So all of our opinions right now are just based off of patch notes and not actual like gameplay. So
we'll see.
Yeah. So next week we may have like different thoughts. I'm excited based off of patch notes. But yeah, next week might be a little different. Yeah.
Next week may be different, but this is going to be a big one. I think as soon as they announced earlier this week, the downtime, it's like, this is a big update that's coming our way. So we'll definitely get into unpacking all of that because there is a lot and there's a lot that we're excited about. So.
Absolutely. But yeah, that explains my chipper mood. But aside from that, like I had a really good week. I had a good weekend. I had a great week of streams. I got to play a little Animal Crossing this week and that was fun.
Did you? I know you mentioned it. Was it like as nostalgic as you were hoping? Like how did it feel?
It was. Yeah, it was. I definitely ran out of stuff to do just because I didn't like really plan. I didn't have the stuff I needed to decorate. And I just kind of wanted to like run around and clean things up and like shift things around and kind of tidy up. And that's what I did. Like I moved some flowers around and I picked up all my weeds and I got my fossils and donated them. But it was really nice because I listened to the Animal Crossing music. Like I just listened to the sound of the game as opposed to like Spotify music, which is what we usually do on stream. And so that added to the nostalgia, you know,
totally.
It added to like the coziness of,
the little pitter patter of your feet and like the woo when you dig something up.
And the music changing at the top of the hour. Like it was nice.
That sounds so fun. I wasn't in stream. And so I'm like getting this FOMO and I want to pick up my Switch and just like hear the music a little bit. But when you're saying, you're like, we just ran around, moved some flowers, donated fossils. That's a big day in Animal Crossing. Okay. Those are big things to do in Animal Crossing if you think about it.
They are. So I had an absolute disaster of a flower. Like I would just harvest flowers from this section of my beach. Like I just threw a ton of flowers on the beach. And if I needed flowers to decorate with, I would go pick them from that just chaos on my beach. And it was on a beach that wasn't super convenient for it to be on. So I picked up every single flower and I bet it was like 2.5 pocketfuls of flowers. Ooh. And I moved them to a more remote beach, like top left-hand corner that isn't decorated. I don't know that I'll do much with it, and organized them kind of like a rainbow. So I color coordinated them so that like, if I'm like, okay, I really know I'm going to want a white flower and an orange flower, I can just go and I'm not kind of digging.
You see like the chunk of it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, nothing big, but it was relaxing and it was nice.
For sure. Did you break shovels digging all those flowers up?
Dude, yeah, I get in the game. I had a golden shovel. I said, heck yes, I do. I have a golden shovel. I broke the golden shovel.
No way.
Didn't even know those broke, first of all. Second of all, I go to Nook's Cranny. No, I went into my inventory because I was like, I bet I have some more shovels in my inventory. Yeah. I go to my inventory, find another shovel. I was like, heck yes, I do. And it wasn't a gold one, but it was it was like a colorful shovel, whatever.
Right.
It wasn't flimsy.
Not a wood one. Right.
It wasn't wood. Yeah, it wasn't a flimsy shovel. It was like one of the nicer ones.
Mid-tier.
And mid-tier. Broke it. Then I had to go to Nook's Cranny and buy another shovel. So,
Man, those golden ones, I know that they break eventually, but I thought it was way down the line.
I must have put a lot of miles on that shovel prior to yesterday because it broke pretty quickly.
Now, which island was this on?
Terracina.
Wow. Okay. We went back to Terracina. Okay. And did it look like as you remember. Did you ever finish that one?
No, it's like I would say it's like 80% done, the island.
Okay.
There's still some like places that I haven't really worked on. There's some beaches that are decorated. There are some beaches that aren't decorated. There's
Yeah.
some areas that aren't completed. And we pulled some stuff down because the island was kind of laggy. So
Okay.
we pulled some stuff down to help with the
Oh.
lag. So I actually
Okay.
deconstructed a little bit of the
Wow.
island.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good. It was a nice little productive day.
A trip down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we'll call it. That's beautiful. I kind of
Yeah.
want to play some Animal Crossing now, or at least listen to the music. Like
Yeah, it
the
was fun.
YouTube one where it's like the rainy days in Animal Crossing, and it's a compilation of all of the
Yes.
rainy songs. Those are
Yeah.
the best for background
Yep.
music.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow that I'll like sew and have some of that on or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that could be
Yeah.
kind
It
of
was
cute.
it was good. I know that like today, tomorrow,
Mhm.
Friday, I'm gonna be well into Palia in this new update.
Mhm.
However, I do think I want to like throw a couple Animal Crossing streams in there every so
Yeah.
often because it was really
I was
relaxing.
gonna say, are you feeling like inspired to continue getting into it and like doing
Yeah,
more?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like I had it was such a fun, like relaxing time that I want to get back into it for sure.
Amazing.
It's a good time of the year.
Let's do it. I wanna embark on a new journey. Maybe I'll even like delete one of my islands.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what I'll do over the next week. Well, that's good. I'm glad that the
Yeah.
week has been going so well. I too have been having a good week, but I had a super busy weekend. I'm
Did
talking
you?
like every single day. I was kind of dreading this past weekend because we had at least one event per day, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
Holy cow.
Every single day. So I was really, really stressed going into last weekend. But it started with my husband and my brother-in-law's birthday parties. Like we just did a family birthday party all together.
Mhm.
And my in-laws are Polish, right? And so every time we sing happy birthday, they always finish it with 100 lat, right? In Polish. And so my husband
You said they finish it with stolat, right? And I'm like, no,
What?
I don't know what the heck that means.
Stolat, nie. I don't know. I don't know all the words. I know some of the words. I've been practicing over however long him and I have been together. And my grandma used to sing it actually too. But I never really knew it. And so there's like the latter part of the song, I kind of just do like, like I mumble. And everyone kind of looks and I'm like, don't look at me. Like I know the words.
I don't know the words.
So there's like, my husband does this thing where he kind of like has catchphrases and he'll walk around the house just like yelling things out.
Like
and
the number 40.
Correct. Yes. Like the number 40 for it. Oh my God. No one's going to understand. My husband will just walk around and like yell 40. I don't know. I don't know. He just does it.
And he just yells the word 40. And so anytime my husband or I see the number 40 anywhere, like it could be on a receipt, it could be on somebody's
A billboard,
license plate, whatever, we take a picture and send it to the group chat.
Yes, 40. And we're all like very aware of what this is. 40 and 44. Anything to do with
44.
Those.
It's 44. It's not 40. 44.
You always yell 40 right back to him. So anyways, he has this thing that he does this. And one of the things that he yells is a number in Polish, but I never knew what it was. And it's like, it's 31 in Polish. So anyways, long story short, my father-in-law is basically fluent.
He's just running around the house screaming numbers.
Yes. So my father-in-law is fluent in Polish, and he just, we were like, okay, my husband keeps saying this number. Can you please say it for us? So we want to hear what it actually sounds like. And I don't know what tangent my father-in-law went off on, but somehow we ended up recording him speaking and got in this huge rabbit hole of us wanting to learn Polish. So with that being said, I re-downloaded Duolingo in hopes of being able to pick up some Polish to talk to my father-in-law in.
Yeah.
So I'm on like day 4. And the one number, can I tell it to you? Because I'm really good at pronouncing it. And my father-in-law even said, like, I love hearing you speak this. He was like, it sounds so elegant coming out of your mouth. And I was like, listen, I don't even know what I'm saying. Do you want to hear it?
Of course I do.
Oshum jeshum pinch, oshum jeshum pinch. And now I have this habit that my husband does of saying this around the house. We'll be
What number is it?
Oshum jeshum pinch, 85.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
It sounds
85?
good. Because my father-in-law randomly said 85. And I mean, my husband and I were rolling on the floor in laughter because he sounded really throaty saying it. And so it just rolled off his tongue so hilariously that now it's like our punchline is Oshum Jeshum Pinch. And that means 85. And we Oshum Jeshum Pinch.
We've got 44, 31, 85.
We should play the Powerball with these numbers.
What?
Actually, I think it's over. But anyway, so we've been watching videos of how to count from 1 to 100 in Polish. Like, we are in a deep learning Polish phase right now. All that to say, that was my Friday night.
No, I think that's great. I will say, just throw in my 2 cents here. I was doing my Duolingo. And I got a notification. Mandi has started a friend streak with you or something. Like, your friend streak has reignited. And I was like, what? Because it was just a couple months ago you said, I'm done. I'm done with Japanese. I'm done. And you were like so dead set. And so I texted you immediately and I said, excuse me, Duolingo? And you said, podcast.
I said TTYL.
You just replied podcast. I'm like, okay.
I didn't know how to explain the whole 40.
Yeah.
I was like, this 85. Is just not going to happen. I was like, I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
So I said, just give it to the podcast. So, and I was like, you know what? We're on this new kick of journaling. We've got like habit trackers. We've got things going on and new things coming up. So I was like, now's the time. Let's just learn Polish. And let me tell you, I haven't enjoyed doing it every day, and I'm having a hard time remembering things. Like, I'm doing really bad, and it's like my first round of lessons. So
I was gonna say, you're started from zero.
I started fresh. Like, I know nothing, and it's not easy. The word like
the only reason you know 85 is because of your father-in-law, not because you've gotten to the point in Duolingo where it's teaching you 85.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know the number 1. I don't know anything.
I have been doing my French lessons on Duolingo for 3 years almost. I think my streak is almost 3 years. And well, it's like 2.5 years. And I think I knew French going in. And so I didn't start from like 1. And I, within the last month, learned like 85.
Oh.
So
How
I
do you
was
say
like
85 in French. Oh.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Like,
I don't know either.
French is confusing because it's like 97.
Right. There's like that thing in between.
97. Because it's like 40 plus 20 plus 10 plus 6. So it's 40? Like it isn't, or says maybe, I don't know. They just add them together in French. It's so confusing. Like 70.
That is odd.
Like 60. Yeah, I think that would be it. I think it's 60. 60 means 60. 60. I don't know.
That's a fun one to run around.
I get really confused when we get into the high numbers because I think it's 97 maybe.
Interesting. I don't know why numbers are confusing because for us it goes like 10, 20, 30. Whereas like in Polish, for example, oshum is 8, I think. Jeshum is like the multiplication of 10. So that makes it 80. It's oshum jeshum. And pinch is 5. So anything that ends in pinch is basically our favorite. But then like there's the one-offs where 30 is like sieciście pinch and there's no jeshum. And so it's very confusing. And I think that's what my husband's favorite part was. He would always go, oh, just a little pinch. And he would run around the house like pinching my like daughter, like giving her a little like friendly pinch saying that. And we're like, what are you saying? So anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this again.
No, it's okay.
Duolingo.
It's because I was talking about learning 85 in French, but it took me
Numbers
a
are
long
hard.
time. It took me a long time to get there. So that's why I was
Yes.
like, how are you 3 days in and already learning 85? But you're doing family
No.
lessons. You're doing YouTubes. You're okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
And it's like the word boy in Polish is like 12 letters long. It is very extremely long. And so
Wow.
I'm trying to like keep everything in mind. But it's like, if I were to say Mandy's eating, it's like Mandy, yeah, or something like that. It's like super simple, but then other ones are super complex. So I'm trying. I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, but I committed to a lifelong friendship with you on Duolingo. So I feel like I have to do
you do
it forever, because
give us some time.
that's the only thought in my head, is that I've committed to a lifelong friendship with you.
You did.
Level streak.
You did. I texted
I
you
have
and
to value
said,
that.
it's asking me how long I want our friendship to be. And it was like 3 days, 1 month,
Lifelong.
3 months, or lifelong. And I said, lifelong? You said it better be lifelong.
Oh God, now the psychology behind it is like all messing with my head. But anyways, that was the beginning of my weekend. Fast forward, had a welcome party to like a new home. It's not a welcome party, it's a housewarming party to my brother-in-law's house on Saturday. And then Sunday I had to do a road trip, like hours worth of road trip to a Dutch village where we were going to a birthday party with some friends. And this Dutch village that I was at was so cool. It felt like this mini Disney World. But we got to make stroopwafels, which was really great. Those are delish. And we watched this dance, and it was like an authentic wooden clog, like wooden shoe dance. And I felt like I was in a Euphoria episode, because there's like this organ playing, this massive organ playing this really like not somber, but just like interesting song. And every one of the dancers were just local high school students who work there. But it's like Disney, you have to dress the part. And so for some reason, I just felt like there was all this drama in between them. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what drama unpacked before they all have to be friends and like dance in front of this crowd? And I'm like, who's dating? Like, who's mad at who? What's the scoop?
You're like making up storylines in your head.
Totally. I'm like, he keeps looking at her. He totally likes her, but she has to dance with the other guy. So he's mad. And this is what I'm thinking the whole time these kids are just dancing. And it's so interesting because they have these massive wooden clogs on, and they were telling us before they started dancing that they have to wear 7 or more pairs of socks for comfort. Like, I'm talking up to the knee socks for comfort, and so they don't fall off. That's how they make like those wooden shoes stay on your feet.
Interesting.
And so they were like, warning, shoes may fly off when they're like kicking their feet. So you're on high guard, okay?
Yeah.
And one of the kids, sure enough, his shoe goes absolutely launching off his foot. Luckily not into the crowd. But that was like probably a third of the way in.
So for the rest of the time, he only had one shoe, or did he go get it?
No, they can't stop. So his shoe's gone. He has one foot, and then he's hopping along on this foot that's padded with 7 layers of socks. And
oh my gosh.
Their grand finale, they come right in front of you. I'm talking like 4 feet in front of your face. Kick line. A kick line 4 feet in front of you.
They need to get some like Velcro or something in those shoes.
Ankle strap, a heel strap.
Yeah, like Croc in sport mode.
No, but yes, listen, the gal who was right in front of us, she was kicking. I mean, she was so into this kick line. I was like, please, tone it down. I'm not taking a wooden shoe.
She's going to be the death of me.
So I had my hands up. I'm like, girl, calm down.
Stop kicking like that.
It's like, you look.
She's like, I'm just doing my job.
She looked like she was trying to punt a football. I was like, this is not good. But no one got hit. And then they were like, okay, now it's your turn to do it. Everyone come on out to the dance floor. And the group I was with, we all looked at each other and we said, absolutely not. And we just ran out of the building. We're like, we are not doing that. So That was fun. No nosebleeds, no broken
Thank
noses.
goodness.
We're good. But yeah, that was like, it was a busy weekend, but it was fun. Like, it was fun. We got to see family and friends, and now it's an exciting week that we're moving into. But
yeah, I kind of, because of like the exciting week that we're in right now, I took, last weekend was a relax weekend for me. Like, I really need to clean the house. I've been in this, like, I need to clean the house because we have guests coming. However, I was like, I just need to relax this weekend. I told him, I was like, prioritize rest. Like, just enjoy your weekend. And so I did.
Yep.
Saturday, I got up and we cooked breakfast and we were sitting on the back porch eating our breakfast. And my husband was like, do you want to go for a hike up in the mountains? Because we found this like not national park, but like national forest that we really love. That's like in the mountains, an hour and a half away. I was like, yeah, sure. So I was like, let me go get dressed. Let me go get changed. So I come upstairs, wash my face, get dressed, whatever, get all ready. 20, 30 minutes later, come downstairs and we're jumping in the car, and I keep a like bed sheet. I put all the seats down in my car, like the back seats all the way down for the dog, so that they have like the trunk space and the like back seat space is flattened for them. So they can basically walk right up to like behind the driver's seat and passenger seat. And I always lay a sheet down so that their hair doesn't get everywhere, which it does anyway, but like it doesn't get into like the black fuzzy like
the fibers of it.
Fibers, of like the back trunk of the car. So we had used the sheet the previous weekend for painting, and it was clean but hadn't been put back in my car. So I was holding the boys, and my husband was like laying the sheet down in the back of the car, and Rowan was so impatient. He jumped into the car. He lurched like full force into the car and did the loudest, most severe headbutt with my husband in the entire world. Rowan fell backwards into the driveway. My husband crumpled up like a leaf and fell into the lawn. And I'm just standing there like, and Rowan, he fell back, but then was acting fine. He was like, are we going? And my husband crumpled like a leaf in the lawn. He like,
oh no,
off to the side. And he's like on his hands and knees. He's like, this isn't good. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he was having like a full blown meltdown. Right. And he was like, it's taking everything in my power not to pass out right now. Full meltdown over this. And basically Rowan like headbutted him kind of like on his like upper eye bone area. So like like where his like eyebrow is. And it did immediately start swelling up. It looked like he had like a ping pong ball under his eye, essentially, like half a ping pong ball maybe. And I was like, do we need to go to the hospital? And he was like, no, they're not going to do anything. And so I was like, well, are we good to go? And he was like, no, I don't think so. I think I need to rest. And I was like, okay. So we didn't go. We walked back in the house, and I was like, he like sat on the couch to like rest, I guess. And I was like, I don't want to just sit on the couch. I just got ready. Like I have clothes on. I have a clean face. Like I'm going to go do something. So I was like, I'm going into town. And I left him, and I just got in the car and I went downtown and I went to the farmer's market and I popped around and like shopped in Anthropologie, and I didn't buy a single thing, but I sprayed myself with every perfume. And then I went to the bookstore and got a coffee and a cookie and a new book.
Perfect day.
Yep. And some washi tape. And I'm in the bookstore, and my husband calls me and he goes, where are you?
Oh my
And I said, he can see my location. I said, shopping downtown. And he goes, well, I think I can go now.
Oh my gosh.
I think I can go now. So I head home, and we get in the car, and then we head up to the mountains and we go for a hike in the national forest.
What on earth?
Men.
Listen, can I just say something? I feel like, we've all seen those videos where it's like women must have higher pain tolerances or something. Cause like my husband, if my dog steps on my husband's toes, he is like on the floor in so much pain.
Yes.
And I'm like, that is so icky. I'm like, come on. My dog just stepped on your foot. Get up.
Fine.
I'm like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was concerned that maybe he had like a little bit of a concussion or
No, yeah,
something.
me too. Me too.
Oh my gosh.
So he's fine. He's okay. He did have like a little bit of swelling. He had a little bit of a headache,
Okay.
and so he took some medicine, and he's been fine.
Great. Okay.
But we went up to the mountains. We went for like this really cute little like 1.5 mile hike to a waterfall, a different waterfall than we went to a few weeks ago. And it was really cute because we took the boys off their leashes and let them just run a little bit. You're supposed to keep them on their leashes, but we let them just kind of, Miles was just doing his little trot thing.
Rule breakers.
And then he went and like laid right under the waterfall, not under the water, but like just off to the side of the waterfall and just plopped down. He ran right up to the waterfall and plopped down. He was having a full moment.
Oh my gosh.
So that was really cute. And we did that and then hiked back. And right as we were getting back to the car, a thunderstorm started. Like it was starting to get like rumbly and drizzly as we were on like the last half mile of the hike. And so then we made it back to the car, and then we went into like the local, like the little town that's right there, and went to a drive-in for dinner.
So fun.
Like an old style, like 50s style, like drive-in diner thing. It was really cute, and got a burger and cheese sticks. And everything was so cheap. The burger was like $4 and the cheese sticks were like $2 or something.
Fabulous.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, that was it. That was like Saturday. We ended up driving home and had like a great night. So that was like a highlight for me. Sunday was just kind of boring. I did like chores and ran errands, and it was a normal Sunday. But I definitely allowed myself to relax, which was good.
That's fantastic. I'm glad because I know that leading into weeks, you get anxious sometimes when they are like update weeks, or you know that there's going to be a lot going on. So I'm glad that you were able to relax and you took that time to go for a day date with yourself and then go for the hike after. That's great. Honestly, that sounds like a perfect day.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday. It was great.
Okay, I need to tell you about something though.
Yes.
That I've been meaning to text you about, and it's your fault. So you, a couple months ago now, right? You texted me and you said, I want Swedish candy. Or you said like, have you tried it?
Dude, I have wanted Swedish candy for a year, 2 years.
Yes.
Like it's been popular on TikTok for years, but I can't get myself to buy one of, I've never bought a TikTok thing before. I've never bought stuff on TikTok Shop, and I'm just too scared. And second, they're expensive. It's like a bag of candy and it's like $30, and I'm like, okay, I'm not buying that. So
it is.
I still have not had Swedish candy. And before you get into yours, I will say you texted me from a Walgreens and said, I just found Bubs, which is the ones that I really want to try at a Walgreens. When I tell you, I don't know when you texted me that, sometime last week. I kid you not. I bet I have been into 7 different Walgreens since then. Haven't found a single Bub.
Are you serious?
Serious. I think I've been into 7 different Walgreens.
Okay, that's really interesting because I'm seeing, as of today, actually, it's funny. Today, I've started seeing more TikToks of other people finding Bubs at Walgreens. So maybe try again like this week or next week, because maybe it's like a new shipment. Maybe. Or I don't know, but I saw a bunch of flavors at Walgreens and I bought them, and of Swedish candy. So I guess I should tell the story. My sister lives in New York City, right? And so she just moved there. She's able to go get some from some of the storefronts there.
Right.
And she wasn't able to one time when she was coming into town. They were like sold out. And I was like, how can a candy store be sold out of candy? You're such a liar. Like, don't even try to make me believe you. Like they're out of business if there's no candy. There wasn't one thing for you to grab.
The Swedish candy store is out of Swedish candy?
I was like, what are you talking about? So my mother was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. So I'm just going to bulk order us some. And so if mom's paying, sure, of course, we're going to try it.
Yeah.
So she surprised us with this big box of Swedish candy when all of us were together a couple months ago. And of the like, what you can do is order these like big mixes, right? And I'm sure that's what a lot of us have seen on social media. I tried a bunch of stuff in the mixes, and I'm really picky with like, I don't know, what would you call those? Like jelly or like gelatin chewy candies? I guess that's how I would classify it. I didn't like probably 95% of what was in those bags, but there was this one candy in the mix that just put me in this immediate like trance. It had me wrapped around its finger. It was so good.
Just like
I'm
immediately addicted. Yeah.
Immediately I looked at my dad, and him and I always like the same stuff. And I was like, this is it. This is the only one. This is all you need. And it's called a strawberry bonbon. And so it's a round pink ball. And it's like have you ever had Mentos, like the fruity Mentos?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, maybe a little bit softer, and it doesn't have that crunchy exterior. It's like powdery almost.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask, was like, is there a hard candy shell around it? No.
Okay. Not on these. So here's what I've been doing. Bonbon is like probably one of the more well-known Swedish candy shops in the U.S. It's in New York City. I don't know if they have other locations, but Bonbon is where you can order from, and you can order online and they'll ship it to you. Here's the problem. You can do your own mix where they like scoop it for you and send it to you. I have been looking at their website. I'm talking since I've tasted these things every day for when they're in stock.
Months.
And I have only seen them in stock one time. And I spent like $75 ordering a couple pounds of these things. Okay. They were gone in 48 hours. And I was like, what am I supposed to do now? I need more. And they're sold out. Okay. Yeah. So Bonbon, fabulous. However, they keep posting all their cute little videos, and I see bonbons in the background, and I'm like, I messaged them last week, and I said, like, when are you going to restock the website? In the background.
Yeah.
Seriously. I said, are these going to be available on the website? I can't get my sister to come scoop some for me.
You're DMing them.
I DM'd Bonbon New York City, and they responded a couple nights ago and said, oh, we're so glad you love them. Like, we're not sure when they're going to restock online. And I was like, wrong answer. You lost my business. They're fantastic. So I took my business elsewhere.
So they are in stock in the store.
Yes. And that's why my sister, I call BS, because they're literally walls of those, like, you go to a candy shop, you scoop your candy, and then they weigh it and you pay per pound. That's what it is.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I wonder if you could, and this is going to be more expensive, but if your sister won't do it for you, maybe see if you could hire like a task rabbit to go do it.
What is that?
Yeah. A task rabbit is like a person you can get to run errands for you. So maybe you like look at like a task rabbit and say, hey, I need you to run an errand for me. And essentially what you would have them do is go into Bonbon, scoop you as many of these strawberry bonbons as possible, and then ship them to you. And that's like their task, is to like buy candy, ship it to you. Like you can hire them to do. Yeah, it's like a website. And you can have them run errands or do anything. Like you can have people come over to your house to like install your shower curtain, not curtain, but whatever, shower head. Yeah. You can have someone come over to like mow your lawn, whatever. You can have them do like different tasks, and there are different, like they sign up for like different things. Like I'll mow lawns, I'll help handy work, I'll run errands, I'll do grocery runs, I'll pick up laundromat stuff. Like, but there are some people who just do errands. So I bet you could like reach out and like try to find someone who like for the lowest price would like run to Bonbon and then like run to the local, like the closest FedEx store,
like the post office or something.
Because I think they are paid on the hour. So like just find like a FedEx located closely to like the Bonbon store or UPS store or something, and like hire that person for an hour just to buy you bonbons and ship them to you.
I am 1,000,000% getting a Bonbon task rabbit. That I want that job. I would be someone's Bonbon task rabbit if I could be. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we're onto something new here. This is amazing. Yeah. But I was like, I need to try a bunch of these because I kept Googling. I was like, strawberry bonbons. Where else can I find them? They all look the same. Okay. They're all coming from Sweden. I don't know who makes them, but I found another place that's based in California called Sockerbit. That's how I say it. I don't know how it's pronounced. I ordered from them too. Theirs came, both Bonbon and Sockerbit online took like 5 days to ship, and I was not having it.
Before they even sent it out, let alone
before they
ship time.
even dispatched your parcel. Yeah. So
dispatched your parcel.
Soccer Bits strawberry bonbons tasted the exact same as bonbons, but they weren't as consistent. Some of those suckers were rock solid. And I mean, I thought I could have broken a lot of my teeth on them. So I don't know if I'm going to go back to them. So today I find another place called the Swedish Candy Store. And apparently I didn't care. I just said they have bonbons. I'm going to buy them. So I ordered those today. Or no, I ordered them yesterday, and then they had a bunch of other cool candies on there that were very similar. They almost looked more like Mentos, where it was like fruity chews with that hard shell on the outside. And I was like, I'm going to, it's $50 for free shipping. I'm already paying $30 to $40 for 5 pounds of bonbons. I might as well try some other ones too.
Totally.
So added
because you're going
up.
to pay that in shipping anyway.
Exactly.
So like might as well pay for more candy and get the free shipping.
Right.
Yeah.
So I did that.
No, I know. I'm terrible about that. I'm like,
Right.
well, might as well.
Right. And I was like, where did I just order this candy from? And I Google it, and it's this place. For some reason, it's ran by 2 siblings. And I was like, this doesn't look so good. I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea where they're scooping my candy. But I saw them on TikTok. If it's going to be
stale, if it's going to be fresh.
Might be terrible, but we're trying all the places.
Wait, so it was a TikTok shop?
They have a TikTok shop. I ordered it on their website because their website looks great. It popped up on Google. It has good reviews. And then I looked them up on TikTok, and they had like 2,000 followers. And I was like, you know what? They might be new. We're fine,
maybe
whatever.
They've done like lives or something. That's what that made me think of.
And I see a lot of people doing live scoops, but we'll see. My favorite thing is it already shipped out. Not even 24 hours later, it's been scooped and shipped.
Yeah.
So those siblings, they're working. And so we'll see. But if it's not as good, we're task rabbiting officially. Yeah. I hope that's not an expensive thing, but
I think it can be. It can be depending on what you have the person do, I think. But like
task rabbit.
Yeah.
Scooping
I've never
candy.
hired one. But you could definitely.
It's so interesting. I mean, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Junk removal, local moving, floor installation, appliance repair. Honestly, there's someone out there like DoorDashing or grocery shopping.
Yeah, it might be called something different. If you look up, let me see here.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of places that do it.
TaskRabbit for errands. Yeah, errand running service. It is on TaskRabbit. Okay.
And that's like two errands.
Have a long to-do list. Let taskers pick up your dry cleaning, take packages to the post office, pick up prescriptions, or do your shopping.
Let me tell you, I picked up prescriptions today and I went to the post office today. I am my own task rabbit, but like I'd be good at that.
Yeah. Well, especially if it's in a city that you can't do it in,
Right. I don't have a Swedish candy shop here. I wish I did. I don't. So I almost wish like sometimes.
I wish I did too. I hate that like I was the one who wanted these initially and I still haven't gotten any.
Can I tell you though, the Bubs I bought from Walgreens, I tasted them. Something about their texture and how big they are. Like I like Swedish fish.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it.
Are they like creamier than a Swedish fish?
Yes, it's not that like gelatin. It's like that milky, creamy type of.
See, that's what I like.
Chewy. See, and that for some reason I can't do it. You're gonna hate me. I threw them all away. I was like, I'm never gonna eat these. I didn't want to send you hard candies either.
No, I know. If you'd already opened them, they would have been hard.
Yeah.
And I'll get them one day. But I think that's what I like. I really like a gummy candy that is like opaque. Like I like an opaque, kind of like creamy looking, like. Not milky, but you know what I mean. It's like it's not like the squashies. They're like an opaque gummy. Those are my favorites. So I think that's why I'm gonna like Bubs, and I do think I'll like the thickness of them. So but again, I don't know. I've never had them. Never had them. It's been years.
The difference. So I totally agree with you. The squashies make me feel like kind of nauseous because they have in my brain.
I can see that.
It's almost like a milky consistency.
It feels milky.
But then the bonbons, the strawberry ones, they're thick, like they're chewy, and they're not like a Swedish fish. They're harder than that, but they're not milky, but they're still creamy. I have no clue how to describe this stuff. It's so stinking good, though. Let me
So
tell you.
with the strawberry bonbons, you chew it. You don't like suck on it. It's not like a hard candy. Okay.
No, you chew on it, and it's just the most ridiculously amazing thing in the whole wide world.
I need to give myself some. I need to try to track some down.
You need to order a mixture from Bon Bon New York City. It takes a couple days to ship, but they ship it in like this fresh sealed bag, and I had like all their stuff was great. So order a mix, and it comes with the bonbons. It comes with all those things mixed in, and you can pick which mixture you want. So
okay,
I don't know. I highly recommend Bon Bon New York City.
It might be worth it.
If you're going to do one. I think it's for you because you've wanted to. Just do it.
I know.
Just order it.
I know.
Okay. So you
go ahead. I was going to say, moving from one hyperfixation to the next, how has journaling been going for you the past week?
It's good. It's so good. That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm proud of you because you have just been blowing me away with your journal entries and just
blowing you away.
You're so like detailed and they look so good. It's just amazing. You just have completely dove into it.
I have. I think what's fun is that I haven't taken them like too seriously. Like I haven't been like, what's the perfect washi tape? I just go, what feels like a vibe today? Like literally on Sunday, I did one and I put turtle washi tape, and I literally wrote in here, turtles today, because I feel like I moved at a snail's pace all day. And so like, I just am not taking myself too seriously with like the decorating or the washi tape or like whatever. I think what I've had the most fun with is the like junk journaling part of it and like adding things in like throughout my day. So like Saturday we went to that national forest and went on that hike. And so we stopped into the gift shop afterwards and I got myself like a little sticker, like intentionally for my journal. Like I found the smallest one I could so that it would fit in my journal. And it was $2. And so I'm like, good. I'm glad that like I'm going in with the intention that like I want to get something to put in my journal. And then like Sunday, I went to Culver's for lunch when I was running errands. I was out running errands by myself. And before I went to the grocery store, I was like, I need to eat something or else I'm going to buy the entire grocery store. You know how like when you shop hungry, you just like throw stuff in the cart? So I was like, if I don't eat something, I'm going to buy everything at the grocery store. So I went to Culver's and I got myself a kid's meal. And I tore off the little like free ice cream coupon because I didn't use it because whatever. I didn't get the ice cream, but I put it in my journal. And so it was just like, I'm finding cute little ways to like take junk and throw it in my journal to like help describe my day. And I've had a lot of fun with that.
I think it's so fun. I think it's looked great. And you're so right. Like I feel that previously when we have done this, like we were looking through stickers that we have both had for years that we have never used, right? It was this overwhelming thought of needing it to be perfect and needing it to be like
all
the
the
perfect
lines
layout.
are straight and everything's like what like I don't even know like
what's the theme and like
like what's the theme for the month of May and what's the because I had like my reading journal and my sleeping journal and my sleep tracker and I just everything needed to be so perfect and all the lines had to be straight and my handwriting had to be perfect and with this I'm like if it's something I want to keep up with I need to just have fun with it and not take myself too seriously. And I think that's why I've liked it. It's because like my handwriting's not perfect because like I'm tired and I've been doing it at the end of the night. But like who cares? I can read it.
Right.
It's still fun.
I totally agree. And before it was like, and I still do this, but I look at, and I found myself doing this a lot lately. I go on Pinterest and I'm like, Hobonichi Week's layout ideas. And then you get pictures of these perfectly aligned, like, right. You have someone who's using stencils and rulers and like all these things to make it look pristine. And they have like picture perfect penmanship. And you just know that yours isn't going to look like that realistically. And it's hard to compare yourself with other people and like having this idea of what you want it to look like. But it's like you don't want their results. You need to have fun doing it. And you have to do it in your own way and not compare the end result to someone else's. Yeah. So I think the headspace going into it this time is definitely in the right spot of just having fun and enjoying it and making it your own and doing your own thing with it, which I love. And so last week, it kind of is the perfect example. Last week, you had mentioned on the podcast you ordered a 2025 A6
Yep.
because you're like, I just want to do this now. Like,
I just
I'm
want
so
to do
excited.
it. Right.
And so I obviously felt influenced and I was like, I need to do it.
Yep.
And so we were texting and I was like, oops, I ordered it. And it came in and I was like, I flipped through it and I was like, oh no, I'm not ready to do this. I'm getting stressed. And so I was like, no, I'll use it. And I was like, seriously, like ask yourself this. Are you going to actually use this right now? And I said, I don't know. What's my intention right now? So I returned it. I actually returned it.
Okay.
And here's why. I was like, you know what I could use right now is because I'm excited about my weeks for next year. I was like, what I want to do, because I am excited to start doing something now. You got me really into wanting to do this right now. So I was like, I'm going to exchange this. And I returned that and I got a weeks to like finish out with a year.
Weeks. Yeah.
Because I was like, what I can do then is start figuring out like what layout do I want? What works best for me so that going into the next year, I don't have to do that like January 1st through the end of January because I know myself. And if it turns out in a way that I don't like it at the beginning, I probably will stop.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, this
go
can
through
be
that
trial.
testing period throughout the end of 2025 to like find the style, the like layouts that you like. And then you can kind of like, you set the tone so that going into next year, the tone is all the same. Right. Instead of having like a weird tone at the beginning that you didn't really vibe with. And then, yeah, I understand.
So I'm like, what do I care about? I look and I'm like, do I want to track my water intake? Sure. Maybe like January 1st I'll want to, and it's the new year and everyone says you want to drink more water. But like, what realistically do I want in there? That's not going to be like an eye roll at the end of the month for me. Like, what do I actually want to look at? Is it appointments? Is it spending? Like what makes the most sense? So I got my 5-year journal in the mail too. I finally got my order and I'm excited to do the journal in the 5-year one. I can't start that early. So I'm just going to get in the habit using the 2025 weeks. And then my 5-year one will be where I can like just do quick journal entries and whatnot. But then, you know, it's been good. It's been really good. I found what's working.
Good. And I think like I'm kind of in that same boat where like I have an A6 for next year and a weeks for next year. So my weeks is going to be kind of more my like appointments, and I'll probably do like our dailies because like we talked about doing like a daily prompt or whatever. So I think I'll put like my appointments, my planner, like that's going to be my planner, and probably like where I do my prompts that are like, you know, you just write a couple of sentences, like 1 or 2 sentences about your day. And then this is more, the A6 that I have is more like my journal. It's more like my, like what did I do today? So,
absolutely.
I do have the weeks, and I will say I have been so tempted already to be like, I want to get a weeks for 2025 too. I'm like, I want a weeks for 2025. Like I'm doing it with the A6. I want a weeks, but I've held myself back. I'm like, I don't need to. But you want to know what? I'm so tempted because there's a flippin' Paddington weeks. And it's so cute. It's so cute. The issue is that they're expensive.
They are.
They're expensive. I will say I did go on Mercari and I ordered myself the pencil boards for both the weeks and the A6. I did a bundle offer, and she had them listed for like $20 a piece, and I offered her $34 for both, and she accepted it. And
that's
so
how we do business.
I got the 2 Paddington pencil boards, and those will be really cool, even though they're not as cute as like the week's journal, in my opinion. They're still cute, and I can use them for years to come. Like they aren't year specific, so I can use them this year, I can use them next year. So I'm excited about those. I think they're set to arrive Friday.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And that, again, to your point, that's something you can use right now and just enjoy every day with them. So I think that was a good purchase.
Yeah. But I am tempted to get that weeks. That Paddington weeks is so cute. I just don't know that I can justify the like $50 that people are charging for it.
I know. I ordered one off Amazon. However, I don't think Amazon has the 2025 ones in the US or like in all locations right now, because there was no Prime shipping. So mine doesn't come for like another 5 days or so. And there was no way to make it quicker. So I tried Poshmark, I tried Mercari, and there were like so little options of weeks to purchase. So I just ordered, I think they're like $39. And I was like, you know what? I just want to do this. So I actually use the one for next year too. But Teddy has been great and has been texting me every day. And she, like, at the end of the day, she says, journal check, like accountability check. How's the journal? And so
it's just because like when I'm doing it, I text you because I know that you were wanting to do it. It gets us in that routine.
It really does. And so for that, I've been using my current like daylist one. So I have my month schedule in front of me and I'm doing just 1 to 2 sentences, making sure I have that down. And so I have that. I'm building that muscle back up. So that's been helpful. But the Hobonichi hauls have arrived for both of us. We're having fun with it. And now I am excited to get the weeks.
I found one for $30, the 2025 Paddington for $30, but it's in Japan. So I bet the shipping is going to be so wild. It's on eBay.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know if you could filter for US, but like some people might want to get that off their hands by now. Or you have the pencil boards. Like there's nothing inside of the weeks that'll be Paddington specific. It's just the cover.
Right.
So like you could just get a different one if you want to.
Buy it and rip the cover off and glue it.
Or you should get like a Paddington sticker and just stick it on the front of the weeks. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You could try that. Okay.
Saving me money.
Right? Like maybe don't splurge on it and just put a sticker on it. It's the same thing essentially, right?
Know. Yeah.
I feel like we have reached a point of the day where we need to talk about this update that's about to hit us. Okay.
We do. I am so excited to play this.
We're about to play it. And I feel like we need to dive into this massive, massive update that Palia is giving us today. Called, where is the title of it? I'm pulling up all the notes. The Fall
of
Fantasy.
Barns? Oh, I was going to say of Barns and Briars. Fall Fantasy.
I think it's like
Barns
the same, right?
Yeah. You're right. I skipped the Fall Fantasy part.
That's okay, because the biggest thing that I'm taking away from this are the barns. I don't know what briars are, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if that's like a farming term.
A briar is like, I think it's like a thorn. Like if you look up the word briar, I think it's like a little thorny thing. Like it's a little something that's in like a field.
You're so good.
I know.
Any of a number of prickly, scrambling shrubs.
Yeah.
Sounds so storybook.
Yeah.
So storybook. I know that there's like briar daisies in the game, but I don't know where that word came from. But anyways, we officially, since the game has launched a couple years ago, we will have animal husbandry, aka ranching.
Yeah.
Our new skill.
I'm glad that they have given it the name ranching. Because animal husbandry is like the phrase that has been thrown around for a year. Like since people have been talking about wanting animal husbandry, it's animal husbandry. Everybody's been saying it for a long time. And I don't love the phrase. It just isn't like something that's super, like, it doesn't roll off my tongue. It isn't like a part of my vocabulary, so it doesn't feel super natural. Ranching, on the other hand, feels good. When we saw that little snippet, that little Easter egg in the last update, like teaser.
Yes.
Or in the last update's patch notes, like the floral bloom patch notes, I was calling it ormooing because they had it like up in the corner. It was a little ormoo. Like the little icon is an ormoo head for ranching. And so I was calling it ormooing because we didn't have a name for it yet. And I didn't think they were going to call it animal husbandry. So I'm glad we finally have ranching. That's going to be, it's going to be a good little name. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. Before we dive in here, broad overview from the patch notes that we have both gone through.
Yep.
We have ranching. We have the new Homelines debut, the Alchemist's Cottage, the Gardener friendship quests, the bulletin board, the daily quests, new plushies.
Yep.
What are you most excited for?
I don't know. Honestly, like I have to say ranching, that's going to be fun. It is what it is. I'm excited for the new Homelines. I really am.
That's what I expected out of you.
Totally. And not necessarily just for the Alchemist Cottage set that's coming out, but the fact that they're saying down the road there's going to be more lines. So it's not just
home
this
lines
one.
in general. It's right. You're excited for the home lines like mechanic.
Correct.
Not necessarily just the Alchemist Cottage theme.
Yep. Right.
But for like the mechanic of the walls and
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
And like this is a cottage. Maybe one day it'll be a ship. Maybe one day it'll be a castle. And I feel like knowing Palia, there's going to be a lot of really awesome builds down the road. So I think that's my like number one thing I'm excited about. What about you? What are your thoughts?
You want to know what? I'm really excited about animal husbandry, about ranching. Yeah. It's going to take me a while to get my lingo right because I'm going to keep calling it animal husbandry. I'm really excited about ranching. I really, truly am. I think aside from that, surprisingly, the daily quests. As someone who plays Palia on stream all the time, I log in a lot and I'm like, what do I want to do today? What do I want to do today? And I love that these daily quests not only are going to unlock the Taylor tickets, which then I can use to buy customizations for hair, for makeup, down the line clothing. Like I love that. But it gives me a task every day. It gives me 2 tasks every day, and I am really excited about that. So I know that's not a big thing, and that's probably like not a super common thing for people to be excited about, but I personally am really excited about that one.
It's a very fair point because I know a lot of people will get through I forgot what it was called, but the ranching. They'll get through a lot of the like levels very quickly and probably need things to do. And so you're right, the daily quests, they're earnable cosmetics. So every quest you get, which I also think it said you can like rotate your quests if you don't like them. You can like
shuffle,
shuffle them around. But that's how you get so many customizations. And I feel like there's so many that you could just do these quests forever and still have more to go. I don't know how many you'll unlock every time, but it looks great.
I'm really excited about that. So, okay, let's go down the line here. Let's start with patch notes. Let's just go down ranching. So we're going to start with little babies.
Yep.
The animals will grow into adults. And it seems like from patch notes, we're going to start with the Pecky, the little chicken to start.
Yep.
And it looks like, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of surprised that you have to hit certain like levels in order to unlock
like
the other animals. Yeah. Yes. In order to unlock the trufflet, in order to unlock the Ormu itself, the Bumbles. Like, I'm really excited, or not really excited. I'm very surprised. But I do think it gives you something to work towards instead of just like all on day one, having all the pets and being like, okay, have all the pets. You know, it's it gives you a reason to get on every day and to work towards it and to be like, ooh, you know, I'm going to unlock this and I'm going to unlock this.
Right.
So I think it gives like a really exciting reason to log in every day.
Totally. I completely agree. And a lot of it is like, in order to level up, you have to care for the animals. You can't just like do it every once in a while. It seems, again, this is just my brain, very Tamagotchi Stardew Valley coded, where it's like you're petting these things. And like,
yes. You're right. Totally Tamagotchi. My head went Nintendogs. Like in my head, I was like, it's like Nintendogs.
You're like calling it over and you're like, hey, Sparky.
You're naming it. Your yeah.
And I think you name all these animals.
Yeah. And like in Nintendogs, you would get a dog and it would be like an active dog. Or what were the different traits of the dogs in Nintendogs? Do you remember?
Dude, no, I have no idea.
Do you remember that though?
No
like
clue.
You could get the ones that were, oh gosh, I'm going to look it up really quick. Nintendog
personalities.
Yeah. Calm, gentle, mild-mannered. No.
Carefree, easygoing. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. These are probably these are with extra keywords added. So
okay.
It's the same thing. There's fiery, curious.
I remember when you would like buy them
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here it is. This male has a very good disposition. He's patient and will likely bond to his trainer quickly. Like that was one thing that it would tell you.
Right.
This wild female is very active and has a strong will to go with her boundless energy. I remember that. Okay. They had like, that's what they were. They weren't like names, but they would give you those little like clips about them ahead of time to like tell you a little bit about the dogs. But yeah, the traits kind of remind me of like the Nintendogs and how the dogs all kind of have like different little personalities.
Exactly. And it literally is like a Tamagotchi. And then not to mention that you can breed these adult animals and then the traits will like randomly generate either a new trait or carry on those same traits onto the new generation. But there are so many traits and so many personalities. I literally am thinking in my head, oh my gosh, they're literally throwing like Tamagotchi code in here. It's going to be so wild. There's so much you can do. This is bananas.
It's going to be so interesting to see how people experiment with it and how people learn it. And like, I just know I'm going to be asking for so much help from people and being like, what should I do? Who should I breed together? Yeah.
Right. And like looks, you can change the looks of these things. And so it truly is like the new Tamagotchi that came out. I'm never turning that thing on. I can't have a Palia barnyard and this going at the same time. This is a lot. There is a lot going on here with this ranching and like the depth to which you can go into this breeding system with.
Yep.
Bananas. So, okay, with the animals, we're going to start with the pecky, which will make eggs, and eggs we can collect, right? Then the trufflets. Yeah. You know, why are they called a trufflet? I wonder, because think Stardew Valley, the pigs make truffles. Isn't that kind of fun? I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I think it's because pigs, like truffles are found, they're found by like dogs. I think they were initially found by pigs maybe, but now like they use like dogs to sniff out truffles. But I think, I think that's cool. It. I think that's a cute name. I like it.
Yeah. So the trufflets, I think those are my favorite of them. Fine mushrooms.
That's what I was going to say, was who of the 4 animals that we have, the pecky, the trufflet, the ormu, and the bumble, who's your fave?
I think the trufflet. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
I want to say the bumble's my fave, but I don't know if it is.
Which one do you
like? I think for me, it would be the ormu or the trufflet. I don't know yet.
The ormus are super cute. I feel like I'm just used to them because you kind of see them around here and there. But I feel like having your own is going to be kind of fun. Yeah. And the babies. I'm excited to see these things as babies.
Yes.
And I think what's fun, based off this, it sounds like you can kind of control the stages of life. I'm not 100% sure on
with
that.
With the treats, the way that like you're here, I've heard it. Yeah, it seems like the treats can control a lot.
Like there's a treat that you can give it to not surpass the baby stage. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm excited to see their stages.
Yeah, and then like after like the venerated, it sounds like the animal won't die.
Right.
It seems like they don't die. They just rid of it. They either like you can keep it, it sounds like, but it's not, you can't breed it. You're not getting anything from it.
Right.
So you can donate it then. It doesn't seem like you have to, but the way that they phrased it was like you can donate it.
Right.
And then you'll get a treat that you can use to basically like, what did it say? What was the word?
It's almost like regenerate it. Yeah. Yeah. Like basically get a new baby that is that.
Yeah. So animal. That sounds fun. Like that'd be cool.
It does. And I feel like knowing you.
Yeah.
You're going to get attached and you're going to have a really hard time donating your favorite animal.
I'm going to have an entire farm of 30 venerated animals. I know.
They're just going to not, I think is fine.
I'm going to have 0 productivity at my farm. No eggs. You know no milk. And I'm not going to have anything because I'm going to have a farm full of venerated animals.
They are retired.
I just know myself.
Listen, I think that's okay because gardening, like I rarely garden in the game. I only do it every so often if I have to for a prize or like when potato pods came out or if I needed money. Yeah. So I can't imagine until like future updates where you might have to have some form of production for quests or whatever you probably could hold on to a few of them. Like I bet you it's okay.
Yeah. I think what I need to do is just go into it with the get attached to a couple and then name some like Fluffy, Scruffy,
One,
and Dan.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
or
just
that.
Fluffy, Scruffy, and Dan. But
That's it.
But we could just like name them like and not care. I've not allowed myself to get attached, which like that's going to be hard for me. But I feel like I gotta.
Right. And I think that's smart because otherwise there's nothing coming out of that ranch. No chance.
Because what if I have Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Owl? I can't venerate Piglet.
No. Please don't.
No.
And especially knowing that some of them can come out. The Ormu's not yet. I don't know if this is like maybe down the road they'll change it, but you can take them as pets.
Right. And
if
have
you
them
purchase
follow
the
along.
deed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's hilarious because imagine a bunch of Ormus roaming around like Kilima Square. That would be kind of hilarious if everyone and their Ormus were like looking for the daily like pile and there's just cows
Tons
all
of
over the
Ormus.
place.
or if it's like people doing the like flower bloom event where there's everybody in that spot and then there's like also 18 Ormus.
Servers crashing, glitches
Left and
galore.
right.
This would be a hoot. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even with like the pets, like I'll be running around and someone's dragon is like down on the floor next to me and it's like a jump scare. I can't imagine an Ormu glitching out like right next to you midair or something when you're gliding. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
So what's interesting are the care aspects of the animals, in my opinion, because there's so many like cause and effect. Like they really thought this out.
Yeah.
The like happiness and what you do to increase their happiness. And if you do that, what will happen? It's like an if-then statement, right?
Yep.
And then focus. They have their own focus. I can't even keep myself focused in this game. My focus
I have a
bar
fake
is
focus
always
bar.
flashing.
Yeah.
It's terrible, okay? They're going to be more focused than me.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
How well fed are they? I don't know. I don't know what to feed these guys. More on that,
We'll
I'm
learn.
sure. Right. I'm sure this is all going to be a learning curve.
Yeah.
But
something that I think is interesting too, that I know that has been, I've heard a lot of people talk about over the last like week or so since we got that trailer dropped last week was like thinking that they're going to be able to have these animals on their own plot. Like we're going to have a barn on our own plot. And the team made it clear in these patch notes that that's not the case. We'll ring the bell that Delilah gives us, that we get from Delilah, and it'll take us to like a separate plot, essentially, like a ranch plot. Yeah. And what they said in future updates is that multiplayer will come, so like other people can come to your ranch, etc. But for now, it's just going to be you and your ranch. And I'm glad that they explained it the way that they did, because I agree, like it would have been great to have like a barn and your animals on your own plot, like, and be able to like decorate around that. But understanding that it would have severely limited the amount of animals you could have, I think changes the game for me at least.
Absolutely.
Like, if it was like you can only have 4 animals because of like they have a reason. There's a reason that our plots right now have a decor limit. There's a reason they have a flower limit. And I'm sure that just would have added to that. And it would have made it harder to try to like ever increase the plot limit or whatever. So I think that it's a give and take for sure. It would have been great, but I love that we understand why.
Totally.
And I understand why the team made the decision that they did, so that we could have more than just a couple animals and we could really like dive into the skill.
Yeah, I agree with you, because also like from a decorator's perspective, starting the game, when you have to buy new plots, like you're paying money, in-game money for those, that took a long time to make the money to buy and unlock new plots, right? Like I was trying to get a gazebo, and I remember it was really hard to open up new plots. And if you're just starting out the game, that would be really tough to do. What if you had like 2 plots, you only unlocked 2 and you loved them? Those were like, you put your heart and soul into decorating those plots, and then now you have to put a barn if you want to participate in ranching. You need space for that.
Yep.
So I totally agree. You don't have to worry about that. In the future, maybe that'd be cool if you want to. Sure, you can build a barn and bring your animals here. But then if you don't want to, you can go to your ranch. That would be cool too.
Yeah.
So I agree. I personally like that you don't have to really worry about building this space out. It's already there. And you can just like go in. It's your own space. You do whatever you need. And then if you want to take them out, you can go get that deed and then run around with your favorite animal if you want to.
Yeah,
I like it too.
I think it's setting a different. It's just it's different than what everybody expected, and I think the reasoning makes a lot of sense. So
right, absolutely. So, did you see? I don't know about this. If this is like a part, is it? I haven't like played Palia like super in depth lately. Ranching level 10, you unlock weekly skill challenges. Is that a thing for other skills like mining? I'm trying to think, like, were there, I know that, aren't they? Because you get an award and you get little guild coins, right?
Yeah,
So it says like, oh,
there's like
you're
the daily tasks. Yeah.
Forest
I will say,
frenzy.
Yeah, that is something that I don't do very often. I know we have weeklies. So I'm guessing what it does is unlock the guild store and the weeklies that you can then do. Because like,
that's probably what it is.
Because there are some in like mining, there are some in gardening, crafting, whatever. So there are weekly. So I'm going to guess that's probably what it is. I don't often do them. And maybe I should, but I don't often do them.
Got it. Okay. So I wasn't sure. I was like, is this new or not? But I'm assuming that's what it is. So
yeah,
that to me kind of sums up ranching. There's so much to it. There's
a lot to it. There's a lot of detail.
Be like a play around with it, and I don't expect to understand it very well for a while.
Yeah.
I know that the treats are going to get confusing and whatnot, but I guess tying into it, the bulletin board, it sounds like starting now, like when this update rolls out, the bulletin board quests are going to really focus on ranching, which would make sense.
It seems like this month's. I think they're going to kind of change. Yeah, this one seems from the patch notes. It sounds like this one is going to be kind of ranching themed, which is fun, and I love that they can have different themes for these bulletin boards. But yes, so the bulletin board that has been available for the past month is now gone, and there is no more opportunity to complete that. And we're going to have a brand new one, which is exciting. Like, yeah, it seems like if it's stuff that you have to get through ranching, like that could be fun because it might take some time to do it because we're all starting from ground zero, you know?
Right. And so I totally agree. I really liked that. It wasn't easy. Like I know the last batch of bulletin board quests, you challenged yourself to like fresh start, right? With ranching, if it is all tied to ranching, everyone's going to have to fresh start it, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering though, like if it asks for like milk and eggs, if you just like go to Zeki store and buy milk and eggs.
It's a good point.
If you can just submit those.
Because I'm going to do that. But I mean, I pulled everything from my inventory. I did have to like grind for some stuff for the bulletin boards the first time around. So I kind of mixed. But I'm excited. I think it's cool. It's a fun way to like, I focused on one of the nameplates I really wanted. And so I made sure to get that bundle done. And the other ones I was like, I don't really care about friendship with Kenley or whatever it was. Right. I don't care about that. I'd assume that if it is all focused around ranching, it's going to be like Delilah friendship points or Nio, something around them, which is fun. Cause then it like the themes, one could be a hunting month maybe. And it's rewards with Hassian. I don't know. I like where they're going with it, and I'm excited to see what the update brings with that. Let's see. Okay, so outside a bulletin board, the gardener. That's what I'm saying here. So the gardener, it sounds like, is just becoming more involved.
Yeah, and I don't know like him coming to live on your plot once you hit level 2 with him, like. is it gonna look
Yeah.
different than it currently does?
I'm like, am I just gonna have this big old thing?
I think it's gonna
Placed?
be. I think he is going to be that like statue that we currently
Right.
have that we like collect things from. I don't really know.
Oh. And
Yeah,
you
I
can just
think-
talk to it maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that
Mm.
you'll just be able to talk to that. Like
Mm.
you'll be able to
I'm
collect stuff from
imagining-
it and talk to it.
That's fair. I'm imagining like in his little, what are those called? Forts, or you go through the door and you're in its.
Oh yeah. Like the trial areas. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're in there, and it's this
The
massive
temple.
thing. The temple, and he's this massive.
He's massive.
thing.
Yeah. Can you imagine
I'm
having
like,
that on your plot? You're like, I don't
No,
want
that's
that.
what I'm envisioning. I'm like, that's kind of scary. Like that thing really creeped me out. So
They gave us in the last update, the Galder statue got a redesign. Like he looks different after the last update than he has for the last 2 years. So
interesting.
it was like, hey, why does he look different? And it was like a hint, like, why does he look different? And I think it's because in this update, it's going to be him.
That's interesting. And so I think I have that statue placed on a random plot, like somewhere in a garden. And so I don't look at him ever. Like ever. So I think what we're going to see from what I read is that there's going to be a new quest or something, and you get to go give him gifts and you get to go talk to him. And once he's level 2, you can invite him over to your plot, and then so on and so forth. But it's interesting because he's not just going to like walk around eventually. Is he just going to always be someone you talk to on your plot, or are you going to see him out in the wild somewhere too? Right?
I don't know.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Okay. I'm here for it. Like the gardener.
It's certainly not the thing I'm most excited for from this update.
No.
But yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm like, honestly, cool. Like I'll talk to you at some point, but it's probably not going to be the first thing I jump into.
It's not going to be the first thing I do today. Yeah.
Okay. So I know we talked a little bit about Homeline's debut. Exciting. This is just going to provide us more flexibility on houses and design. I saw some dormers. I saw chimneys in their little teaser clip. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff we can do to our houses. And I am so excited just to dive in and like get my hands dirty with it.
Yep.
From looking at it, it seems like we'll have more flexibility when it comes to like tearing down walls or like choosing walls that are up, choosing where a roof goes or if there is even a roof. If one room has a floor going down to the bottom level, maybe you just want like a massive tower.
A big vaulted ceiling. Yeah.
Right. And you know what I find really cool about that? Like the coolest part of this, Palia for me, one of my draws of the game is the decorating. And I've had a lot of fun making towers, making houses with attics, like playing around with different like pieces and putting them together and clipping things together to create something that wasn't available before, like an attic or like spiral staircases.
Right.
And I feel like the developers have seen what people are doing and have heard, like really pay attention to how people are playing the game and what people are doing with their designs and their builds. And now they're making it easier for us. So instead of me having to use 500 of those little wooden squares to make a spiral staircase, I can just build a staircase and it counts for one item instead of 500. I so
and it
appreciate
counts for
them.
one item instead of 500.
Right?
Yeah.
Like seriously bless. Like that is amazing. And the attic spaces, like again, you don't have to use all of those wood pallets. Save your wood planks for something else. Save your stones for something else. Don't go building a tower from scratch anymore. That's what this is telling me.
Decorate with the stuff instead of you can like decorate with stuff instead of having to do construction with the things.
Correct. And like yeah, sure, it might take away some creativity, but that was the stuff that like really grinded my gears.
And I think that people are going to find the most incredible ways to be creative with this.
Oh yeah.
Like I would have never thought that people would have made staircases out of shelves, you know?
Right.
And
yes.
I would have never thought of like the things or like a washer and dryer out of the little iron blocks. Like I would have the porthole, right? I would have never thought about that. And so I know that people are going to be incredibly creative with this home lines. And so I think to your point, like it gives people that like freedom to be more creative,
Mhm.
but just making life a little bit simpler.
Right.
Letting people have a little bit more of a little bit more flexibility on their item limit.
Yes. You know what we need now from taking from Dreamlight Valley is the unconstruction or unbuilding table.
Yeah.
Where it's like I can now turn in all of my
you're like, I
wooden
don't
slats
need all of these. Yeah.
to get my planks back for something else.
Yeah.
And like all my stone back.
Yep.
That would be great if I could uncraft my crafted items. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. It sounds like you just buy like the building rights like you would for anything else. You buy one of the cottages and then it unlocks a few others, or you can buy the chimney, what do you call those, dormers and whatnot. So I'm going to be going to visit Kenyatta at her register quite often.
Yeah.
Quite often to buy
Do you have a
this.
lot of gold saved up? Are you ready?
I don't know. I don't know how much I have or don't have, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I've
got like
haven't played in a while.
I know how much I have because just 2 days ago I bought the Palium storage chest, and it was 100,000 gold to buy the Palium storage, and I haven't crafted it yet, but I know I paid the 100,000 for it, and I think I had like 890 some thousand at that point. So I think I'm like 700s. I'm in like the 700,000s.
Okay. I'm definitely not up there.
Yeah.
I still like haven't fully figured out the best way to make money in Palia. Dreamlight Valley, we got that done. I asked a lot of questions and I figured that out. I have no issues there. When it comes to Palia, there's not like a super quick thing. Like I've mined, but then they changed that on us. Cake parties, I love that, but I also want cakes for focus when I'm like trying to build up a skill or when I'm doing certain things. Gardening, like it's not my favorite thing to do. I will when I get in like that hyperfixation of like I want money in Palia. Maybe this will do that. I just don't know the best way.
Yeah.
Right now to
I'll be
get
honest,
gold fast.
I don't even. I think like cake parties,
It's like naturally
poke bowl
happening.
parties. I think those that's what people have been making a lot of money on, but I don't do any of those. The only reason I have the amount of money that I do is because I play as much as I do.
Yeah.
And it's just from natural, like selling the fish that I caught, selling this and this. And I play almost every day on stream.
Right.
And so just like selling little bits here and there has gotten me up to that point. But I also don't spend a ton of money because I don't do a ton of decorating on stream. And so I don't spend a ton of money.
Yeah, you're saving the money. That's okay. Honestly,
but I
it's
definitely
probably going to
do
come in
think,
handy.
I do think I'll be spending some money on these home lines. I'm going to challenge myself to decorate.
You should. I think you should. So with that being said, decorating. It sounds like we're going to get some new ranchers decor. There's going to be a new decor set coming out. And I don't understand it fully. Like I need to see it to understand it. But it's looking like we're going to see a lot of ranchy, farmy type items, which... Obviously, I wonder if you can decorate the ranch. I'm not sure. Like if that's a decoratable space, we'll see. But otherwise, I think that would be fun. So that'll be cute. And okay, I'm excited about this. I didn't mention this. The new plushies.
Yeah.
One in particular is the Duskwing butterfly plush.
Yeah.
I think that's really going to be cute.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough though.
That's the thing. I still haven't gotten the rainbow tip butterfly. I have tried. Well, I tried one day. I put up like 5 honey lures a couple weeks ago and I still haven't gotten it. So I'm behind.
My tip is not honey lures. I would.
Really?
No, I have a route that I think you should follow around Bahari Bay with a buzzy jar. Buzzy jars. Have buzzy jars and have good buzzy jars and good bug bombs and just follow, just run around Bahari. There's like a little route I'll show you. With a buzzy jar, start at exactly 3 a.m. and go until like 7 or 8 a.m.
Okay.
And just follow this route with a buzzy jar on and just get every single one of the rare bugs and just that's it.
That's what I need to do.
Recommend.
Okay.
That's what I did. It still took me a week or two to get one, but that's what I did. The honey lures to me are just too overwhelming. You get too many other bugs.
Yeah.
You're like using so many bug bombs.
Yeah.
It's like overstimulating. So that's what worked for me.
Okay. I'm going to try that because the lures, I don't need the other bugs. You're right. I'm going to try this route. I need to do that. So the Duskwing butterfly plush, that butterfly, I don't see very often either. So that one's going to be tough. That was the last one I ever needed to complete my bug collection. I got plenty of rainbow tip butterflies before I ever got that Duskwing. Like, to me, the Duskwing is the hardest butterfly in the game.
I also
tough. Like at least in Bahari, because the flower thing is different. When you have a grove, I almost forgot what that was called. I've caught a ton of rainbow tip butterflies at groves. Like, they're usually there spawned. If you're the first one there, you can usually find it. Mm-hmm. So the Duskwing, it's just random. I had the hardest time finding that one, especially starred. So that's going to be rough, but it's cute.
I don't know if I have a starred one. Yeah.
That one was hard. The potato pods, I don't really, they don't do anything for me. Like, to me, they're just like inventory collectors. Like, I'm just throwing them in my inventory. I don't use them honestly, ever. Sometimes I'll throw them here and there, but like, whatever. It's the one butterfly that I'm really excited about. Yeah. But we are getting a lot of new additions to the shop soon, which is exciting.
Some premium shop updates. There are some that are coming today. We're getting valedictorian, correct?
I think so. I think valedictorian said today.
Okay.
Which is like, that one's whatever. I'm not super into it.
I'm not super into it either, but you know what I think I will like is the skirt, because I mix and match skirts and tops all the time. And I do think that like cute little pleated skirt, especially with like the new colorway options in the near future, hopefully, I feel like we can make that really cute. So I'm really excited about the skirt for that valedictorian one.
Okay. That's a good point.
I will say the pearlescent glider, I do have the pearlescent tools. So that could be cute.
I think it's cute. I do like that one.
So that's available today. The boss balloons, the like balloon, the balloon gliders. That's available today. The rose garden outfit available on the 23rd, September 23rd. That's going to be a little bit later. That's a cute, pretty little dresses. I like those.
I'm excited to look at all the colors.
Yeah, I think that the outfit that is definitely, in my opinion, going to be the most popular of all the outfits from this update is the Little Red Riding Hood outfit. Little Red is what it's called. And I think it's beautiful. It seems very like elegant. It doesn't give juvenile Little Red Riding Hood. It gives like mature, like mysterious.
It reminds me of, like the colors of it, at least, that were shown, the dress in Dreamlight Valley that you got during the Alice in Wonderland Star Path, and it's like the Queen of Hearts dresses, where it's that like elegant poofy cards theme dress. It kind of feels like that. I do wonder if there's going to be other colors or if it's just this one. I'm curious, but
I would think more, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I love playing around with them, to your point. I love just seeing, like, if I don't love the whole thing, do I love it mixed? And the main, like, when you brought up the valedictorian skirt, I'm like, the skirt I match most with is that butterfly skirt. And I'm like, I'm so sick of that dang butterfly skirt. I want a different skirt. So you're right. I wonder if there's going to be more options now, especially with the new colors. It could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That one I think is going to definitely be popular. The hood is cool. The hood's kind of fun.
And I'm wondering if the hood is removable, if you'll be able to like take the hood off or on. That'll be interesting.
And like, does hair stick through it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like in Dreamlight Valley, a lot of hair goes straight through the outfit and it drives me bananas. And so it'll ruin a whole outfit for me. So I'm curious to see if it like tucks your hair in or not, you know, or if it changes it so it doesn't show at all.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I'm excited. The new landscape. There's a new ranch landscape.
There is.
It is what it is. Like, I'm not.
It's cute.
I haven't been loving the landscapes lately, if I'm being honest, but it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of, we got like the acres or something, like the Autumn Acres landscape or something last year. And it reminds me of that one, sort of.
It does. It does. And I bought that one last year, and one half of it is like very ranchy and the other half is a lake. It confuses me, but I have a hard time straying away from whatever that like Bahari forest landscape is, that's just
Yep.
a bunch of trees. Like that's my
Is it
go-to. And I
Wooded
don't know if I
Grove?
can.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, I don't know if I can ever use another one. I want something else,
classic,
but with
yeah.
like, I wish they would make like an Alice in Wonderland-y themed one that had like huge mushrooms and like, but not elderwood
Elderwood.
themed, like not those like purpley ones, but like red mushrooms or like just big brown mushrooms, and you're just, or a flower field one. You know what I mean? Like something
Yeah.
blossomy, bloomy,
Yeah.
you're under big flowers and whatnot. That'd be cool. That's like
Yeah.
my dream landscape. But anyways, there's some exciting stuff. Like it's gonna be fun, and
It's a big
I'm
update.
nervous. I feel
Yeah.
like I need to get some coins ready. And
Get
I
some
don't
gold.
want to. I got to get
Yeah.
my gold going. I got to get ready.
I'm
You know,
glad I
these
have a
updates
good
will get
amount.
you.
I'm glad I have a good amount.
I'm excited though. This is like, I feel that we have been waiting for the animal husbandry portion for months.
We have.
And it's finally here. So this is going to be a long couple of days
Do you
of
have
getting used to it.
Do you have any name ideas for your first few animals? Are you just
So
going
the
to go
first
with
one
vibes?
has to be a chicken. I don't know.
Yeah,
What's
I don't
a
know
good
either.
chicken name?
I was just thinking I want to name like Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore,
Yeah.
Rabbit, Owl. But the only one that would actually work is like Piglet as like a trufflet. But like, what's
Yeah.
Pooh going to be? So I feel like Pooh would be a good Ormu.
It would be a good Ormu. Winnie would be kind of a cute Ormu too.
Yeah.
Or what about
So I don't know.
like
I don't know. If I have a Pecky first, I don't know what I'll name it.
nugget, finger,
Chicken, nugget.
stir fry, like chicken
different
nugget,
versions
chicken
of
finger,
chicken? Yeah.
stir fry, chicken piccata, chicken parmesan, and just be like
Piccata.
parmesan, piccata,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And then I feel like that would be good because I like that one. I'll probably give away or donate or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I'll probably donate those, but the trufflets,
I know.
I mean, those are cute.
Those
I'm
are
probably
cute
gonna
guys.
name those like Pudge and Stocky and like Thick or like Bacon.
Thick.
You know,
Bacon.
something
Yeah.
like cute. Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur.
Like
And
Wilbur.
then-
Yeah.
I'm definitely, what are those called? I gotta scroll and see what they're calling the deeds. You know what I'm talking about? The handler's license.
Oh yeah.
I want a
Mhm.
handler's license for trufflets.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, and you can already like get a trufflet as a pet from the premium shop.
I was gonna say that is a pet already, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not like yours. It's not the one that like you will have
I want to pet
trained
it.
and have different. Right. Yeah. It'll feel different.
I wonder if you can like change the color of their fur or something, and I could have like a pink trufflet or like a super
Well,
curly
I know
haired
you
trufflet.
I know you can breed them for different appearances, so I'm sure you can change something.
Extra chunky,
Mm-hmm.
extra thick trufflet.
Yeah.
With the best personality or like the laziest personality who
Yeah.
just like sploots around Bahari every
Just
time
like
you're
your
walking.
dogs.
You're like, you physically have to drag it with you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot.
I'm excited to talk about this again next week when we have actually had the chance to play it because,
Mhm.
you know, again, we're discussing all of this based off of patch notes and not necessarily having played it. So, next week will be fun.
We're going to have so many like questions, I feel like.
Yes. Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
what is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your personality? Like, what is going on with these trufflets? I
Yeah.
don't even know. We've got a lot of gaming ahead of us.
We do. We sure
Be
do. It's going to
prepared.
be a fun day.
A big day.
Big
A
day.
big day.
Okay.
My girl.
Well, I think on that note, we end it here.
We should sign off. We've got
Sign
to get
off.
ready for login.
We do. We do. Okay, Mandi, I love ya. Everyone who listened, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. And we will talk to you next week.
Next week. Bye, friends.
Bye.